So going through this practice, we remember to keep our awareness on our breath. What that means is just paying attention to inhaling, exhaling. Taking control of that, linking our breathing to our movements. As we inhale now here, we're going to bring our arms straight up. As you exhale, just start to gently push down and away, the bottom of your feet on the ground. Bringing your palms together. Inhale, continue pushing down, but now we're lifting the fingertips up towards the ceiling. Exhale. Breathe in deeply again. Just try to find as much length and extension as you can. Bring the kneecaps up towards your hips. Moving the mat down and away from you. Try to push down with the feet with equal force. So one foot not more than the other. For that balance. So exhale, keeping that extension. Grab the right wrist. Pull that wrist over towards the left side of the mat. You're going to move the right hip over towards the right side of the mat. Looking up at that right hand. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale, bring it back up, right towards the middle. Find some more length and extension, reaching up. Grab a hold of your left wrist. Pulling it over towards the right side of the mat. Left hip. Moving over towards the left side of the mat. Looking up towards the left hand. Inhaling. Bringing it back up. Reach up. And reach up slightly back. Continue looking up at the thumbs. As you exhale, you're going to fold forward all the way. Diving forward, bringing the hands towards the mat. Bring your chest towards your knees. Just allow the head to drop towards your toes. Have your knees bent, that's fine. Once you get down there settled, I want you to start to bring your hips towards the ceiling as you continue to push the ground down and away. Big, full, deep breaths in. And exhaling, allowing all the air to leave. Making room for new breath. Inhale. Place your hands just below the knees. We're still pushing with the feet, pushing the mat away from us. Lifting the chest up, bring the chin towards the top of the mat. Shoulders are being drawn towards the back of the mat. Kneecaps up towards the ceiling. And exhale, fold forward, bringing the hands towards the ground. Chest to knees. Exhaling. Inhale, standing up all the way, bringing the hands back up towards the ceiling. And exhale, bringing the hands back behind the head, clasping the fingers together. Elbows are open up. We're going to exhale, twist towards the left side of the mat. Inhale, keeping the chest, elbows open. Just twisting a little bit more. You exhale. Inhale, bring it back to center. Opening the chest, lifting the elbows open. And exhale, twisting over towards the right side of the mat. Keeping the chest lifted and the elbows open. The kneecaps pulling towards the ceiling. Breath in, just twist a little bit deep. Exhale, bring it back to center. And while we're here, inhaling, you're gonna open up the chest, opening up the elbows. Big deep breath in. Exhale, push that mat through the ground. Deep breath in, opening up a little bit more. And exhale. Fold forward. Hands towards the ground. And you're gonna hold here for a big deep breath in. Drop the head towards your toes. And allow your chest to move towards the knees. And you're moving your hips towards the ceiling, lifting the kneecaps up. You should feel that in the back of the hamstring area. And inhale, back up to a standing position. I'm gonna have you bring your toes together. You're gonna keep your heels about 1 inch apart. As we inhale, we're gonna bring the hips down. Chest is lifted, arms extended. Turning your knees in towards each other. Pulling your hips down. Keeping the chest lifted. Hands together. Bring them towards your chest. Elbows out to the side. You're going to bring the right elbow to the outside of the left knee as you twist. Continue to bring the hips down. If you can. Slowly bring your gaze up and over your left shoulder. Take a big deep breath in, extend the arms back up, keeping that chest lifted. And exhale, bring the hands toward the chest, twisting now. Left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Bring your gaze up over your right shoulder. And inhale. Hands back up, pulling those hips down. And exhale, fold forward over straightened legs. Head towards your toes, chest to knees. Inhale, bring the hands just below the knees, extending the arms, lifting the chest halfway, shoulders towards the back of the mat, chin towards the front of the mat. As exhale, walk ourselves out to a plank. Shoulders over wrists, elbows close to your body, and you're going to pull your chest towards the ground. You can bring your knees down if you choose, or keep the knees up off the ground, just pulling the chest down. Tap down, top of the feet onto the mat, extend the arms straight, pulling the chest forward, lifting the chin towards the ceiling. And exhale, let the chest drop down towards the ground. Take a big deep breath in. Extend the arms. Once again, pulling the chest forward, lifting the chin. And exhale down one more time. And inhale. Extending the arms straight, pulling the chest forward. Shoulders towards the rear of the mat. And as you exhale, flip your feet, tucking the toes, moving the hips towards the ceiling. And while here, I'm gonna hold for 5 breaths and open up your fingers nice and wide. And just as you were moving the ground away from your body with your feet, we're now incorporating the hands. As we lift the hips to the ceiling. The head relax, bringing our gaze to the belly button. Breathing in deeply. Let's get 3 more breaths here. Consciously moving energy of our hips towards the ceiling. Two more. And on your next exhale, walk yourself out to a plank. From here, once again, pull the chest down towards the ground. Inhale, throw the heart forward, chin up, and exhale. Tuck the toes, hips back up to the ceiling. Take a big deep breath in, step the right foot forward, spin the left heel down. Bring both arms up together. And while we're here, we're going to use the outer edge of the left foot to push ourselves forward and towards that right knee. We're going to bring the right knee, the outside of the right knee, pull it over towards the right side of the mat. Turn your hips towards the front of the mat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Open the arms out to a T. Turning your chest towards the left side of the mat. Continuing to use the outer edge of the left foot to push forward to the right knee. Bringing your gaze up over your right middle finger. Hips and chest facing the left side of the mat now. And let's exhale. Cartwheel the hands down. Step that right leg back. Pull the chest down towards the ground. Inhale. Pull the chest forward. Chin up. And exhale. Tuck your toes. Hips up to the ceiling, heels towards the ground. And step forward. The left foot, spin the right heel down. Lifting both hands up towards the ceiling. Outer edge of your left knee, pulling over towards the left side of the mat. The outer edge of your right foot, moving you deeper in towards that left knee. Hips are facing the front of the mat, along with the chest. Big deep breath in, extend the arms up. As you exhale, open the arms out to a T, as wide as you can. Right fingertips moving away from the left fingertip. Turning the hips and the chest, face the right side of the mat. We're still pushing with the outer edge of the right foot, move deeper into that left knee. Bring our gaze up over the left middle finger. Deep breath in. And let's exhale, placing the left hand down, cartwheel the right hand down. Step the left leg back. Here, pulling the chest down towards the ground. Inhale, draws the heart forward. Chin up. And exhale, tuck the toes. Hips to the ceiling. Heels to the ground. Holding here for 5 breaths. Toes wiggle. Don't want to put too much pressure on the toes. Keep it in the feet. Turn the crease of your elbow towards the front of the mat. Moving the hips up. Get 2 more breaths here. And on your next exhale, I'm going to start to lower the knees towards the ground, walking the hands back towards your feet. Toes should be together, heels slightly apart with the chest, pulling towards the knees, head towards your toes. Let's place your hands underneath your knees as you inhale. Lifting the chin up towards the horizon. And exhale, fold forward all the way, bring the chest towards the knees. Once again. And from here, we're pulling the hips down towards the heels. Lifting the chest up, bringing the arms up towards the ceiling. Big deep breath in. And exhale, stand. All right, grab a sip of water. Grab your towel. We're going to start Lying down on your left side for this next one. You're gonna have your hips stacked on top of each other. Right hand placed down in front of you. And we're gonna be lifting both legs up at the same time. And let's go for it. Find your balance. If you need to bring your upper body down a bit more, that's fine. You rest your head in your hand. We're going to try to keep the hips stacked on top of each other, feet together, and we're lifting both legs up. Feel that muscle here, your oblique muscle, the right side working the side body. Gently use that hand that's right in front of you. Just gently push the ground down and away. Help you to find some stability there. Exhale as you lift up. Inhale on the way down. After this, we'll do the other side. You got a whole 30-second break in between. Continue with the deep breaths. A few seconds more. And then relax. Then around to the other side. So if you did the right side, should be on the left. If you did the left side, should be on the right. Start up in about 13 seconds. It's time to reconnect with your breath. Take deep breaths and exhale. Let's go for it. We're lifting both legs up. Doesn't have to be too high. As long as we're getting that contraction in the muscle here in the obliques, that's what we're looking for. That upper body down. Better you're able to keep the upper body down, the higher the legs will go. You start to notice the upper body coming up. Stop just short of that point. Keep the hips stacked one on top of the other. You don't want to be too far back or too far forward. Keep it targeted on that muscle there. Seconds more. And relax. All right, we're gonna stand up. And from here, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your right leg, step behind the left, and squat. And back to a standing position. Broomstick or a chair, you can use that to help balance yourself, or a wall as well. Let's go for it. Your time, always move within the range of motion that you have control over. Once you're able to own that position, that movement, and heat up the intensity a little bit. keeping movement focused. You know where your body is able to go. And relax. Start up in about 28 seconds. To the other side. If at any point during the exercise you need to take a break and breathe, do that. Try to keep moving, even if it's just walking in place. Start up in about 4 seconds. Left leg goes behind right leg, and down. Chest lifted as best as possible. If you notice the lower you go down, you're starting to bend forward, bend over. Cut it right before that point. You want to keep the chest lifted up nice and high. Relax, good job. All right, when it goes down to all fours, and then from here, put your feet about shoulder width apart. You're gonna come back to your heels, hips to your heels, and then from here, lunging forward, bringing the chest to the ground, pushing up, hips to the heels. Let's go for it. So, hips to your heels, then the hips, bringing the chest towards the ground. And you push the ground away from you. Back to heels. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. In your time, whatever you're doing. But moving within the range of motion, you can own. Still challenges you. Working that to the best of your ability. And relax. All right, from here we're going to extend out. we're going to be doing some planks on your elbows. So from here, we're going to lift everything in between the forearms and the toes up off the ground. If you need to, you can bring your knees down to the ground to help assist, but keep your hips lower than your shoulders. And we're going to start in 2, 1. Let's go for it. Bring the back of the knees towards the ceiling, the heels towards the ceiling. Focusing on those deep, long breaths. No way to bring the knees down. Keep the hips lower than the shoulders, at least level with the shoulders. Your elbows should be 90 degrees. And the head's relaxing. Don't want to lift it up too much, let it strain the back of the neck. Let it relax. Lifting the back of the knees up. Almost there. And relax. Great job. So from there, you're gonna go flat down onto your stomach. Hands are gonna come out, arms are gonna come out to your sides, and we're gonna be lifting upper and lower body up at the same time. So, like that. Keeping the hips, right, connected to the ground. And let's go for it. Exhaling up, inhale down. We get up there, hold it for a second or two. Allow the body to stabilize. Get stronger in that position. Deep breaths. And exhale, let it all out. It's a great exercise, especially if you sit a lot. Those muscles in the back of our body get weak. Few seconds to go. And relax. All right. So from here, I'm gonna stand up. You're gonna place your hands on top of your head. Put your feet out nice and wide. And you're gonna bring your knee up to your opposite elbow. And we'll switch. Let's go for it. Keep those elbows open. We're gonna start twisting to make that connection. Take your time. The more you allow your body to stabilize, the more beneficial it will be for you. Inhaling, chest open. Exhaling, closing everything in. Open up the chest, open up the elbows. Exhale, twist. And again. Chest up, head up. Breath is deep. Seconds more. And relax. All right. So I'm gonna have everybody lie down. In about 15 seconds, we're gonna be getting up, back up off the floor. Legs straight out, arms above the head. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody up. However you get there, let's get there. Arms up, extend, and back down. Take your time, make sure you're stable as you're moving through. Try different positions. Come up. One, you can even go up into your toes. More seconds. And relax. So if you are down, you're gonna bring yourself all fours, bring your feet together. Open up the knees as wide as you can. And just draw your heels, your hips towards your heels. The arms extend out. Continue to let the hips move towards the heels. The chest down towards the ground. And just breathe and relax. Do your best to be as still as possible. Allow the body to move where gravity will take it. Deep breaths in. Trying to suck up as much air as you possibly can. Allow it to leave without forcing it. Allow the body and gravity to do what it does. Relax. You're gonna move yourself up slowly from that position. And then from there, gonna open your legs out. Knees are gonna be bent at a 90-degree angle. Call this one frog pose. Legs gonna look like frog legs. So you want 90-degree angle at the knee. You're gonna keep your hips in line with the knees, one straight line across. And just allow the knees to open up. Use your elbows to help prop your upper body up. Let the head relax. Directing your breath. Where's that area where you're feeling the strongest sensation? Maybe your eyes are closed. It's relaxed. Inhale a new breath. Release and express with an exhale. Try to force yourself into any position to allow your body to breathe into it and ease into it. Slowly start to transition yourself out of that position. And you're gonna go from seated position. Your right leg in front, you're gonna bend it. And you're gonna put that left leg behind you and bend it. Bringing the knees to 90 degrees, as close as possible. And then from here, we're just gonna start with the chest up. I'm just gonna gently allow ourselves to fall forward. Allowing the chest to drop towards the knee. Place your hands down by your side. Bring your hands in front of you. You want to twist your body so that your chest is moving towards the knee, inside of the right knee. Doesn't have to touch, but we want to move our energy in that direction. Breathe in. Excellent. Continue breathing deeply. Body is going to be more willing to go deeper into these positions. Notice your breathing is short, shallow. Ease off the intensity just a bit. Find that area where you're able to get fluid damage of your breathing. slowly. So from here, just gonna swing knees over onto the other side. And right here, right in position. And we're bringing the chest towards the inside of the left knee now. Using the hands on your side, start to bring them in front of you. Whatever works for you. Just continue to fall towards the knee. Let it happen, you're not forcing. And with each deep breath, notice how your body moves deeper and deeper. Relax, ease out of that nice and slow. Gonna flip over onto your backs. Heels are together. Feet fall out to the side. Tuck the shoulders underneath the body. Turn your palms towards the ceiling. Chest is lifted up towards the ceiling. Head is relaxed. Eyes closed. Just allow the weight of your body to sink into the ground. Just breathe. Start to
With our fingers, our toes. And then as you move back throughout our body, so when you breathe in deeply, rolling the ankles, rolling the wrists, both directions. You sit up. Yourself a round of applause.